Here are a few things that I have listed out that a manly African man who is truly a king is not supposed to do these things. The first one is that a manly African man that is a king does not bend down to put his head in between the thighs of a woman to lick plates. That's what you people call it. An African man does not do that. It is very un-African. Secondly, a manly African man that is a king does not share underwears with women. Our fathers of old who were manly African men did not do these things because they know the spiritual implication of doing such a thing. Angela, Agatha, and your many girlfriends, whenever they visit you, you give them your boxer to wear. They wash it and keep it for you. The next day when you are going to work, you wear the same boxer. An African man does not share underwear with women. Thirdly, an African man who is a king does not sleep in a woman's house. I repeat, an African man who is a king does not sleep in a woman's house. You modern men, the moment you supported a woman with 50,000 naira to rent an apartment, or perhaps you rented the place for her, every now and then you want to sleep in the apartment so that you can enjoy your money, so that another man will not come and sleep there. A man who is truly African does not sleep in a woman's house. The fourth one is that an African man who is truly a king does not eat the food a woman whom he is not married to cooks from her house and brings it to his own house so that they will eat. He does not do that. For Agbo men who know these things, if at all they will eat any other food cooked by a woman they are not married to, they usually don't eat the ujuju soup because that leaves, that vegetable is very powerful. They wouldn't eat it no matter how much they love it, so long they are not married to you. This one is a very common one. Many African men speak ill of their girlfriend's father. They say, bill your father 10K and let's see the kind of your father you have. They don't respect the fathers of their girlfriends because of the fatherly role they are playing in the girl's life. But after disrespecting this girl and her father, on the day you are to engage her, you kneel down to do so. A manly African man that is a king does not kneel before a woman. If he must kneel, it is only to his mother. The last but not the least, an African man who is a king does not request for bills to be slitted. Not because he does not want to be assisted by the woman in his life. For checking whether a woman can go 50-50, 30-70 with you as a criteria to know whether she's a good woman is something African men don't do. An African man does what he can do in his capacity. If he can afford a room and a parlor apartment, that is what he will go for. He does not go for a 2-bedroom flat with the intentions that when it is time for them to pay the rent, the wife is going to support him to pay the rent. No, African men don't split bills. They do what they can do by themselves.